Hi there. I haven't forgotten about you. I know I haven't recorded an episode in quite a while, and I didn't mean for my pause to last this long. But here we are, several months later. No episodes recorded, no episodes edited, nothing in the tank. I'm going to be really honest. I've been struggling since my dad died. Not because my dad was so amazing and we had such a great relationship. It's actually quite the opposite. When my second parent died, I realized how utterly alone I felt in the world, how disconnected from other people, from myself, from communities, all the things. And I really did a great job of beating myself up and not taking care of myself. And I sunk into not exactly a depression, because I've definitely been depressed. It wasn't like the depression I experienced in my 20s or 30s. It was more of a deep grief of time I had wasted, years I had wasted, fertility I had wasted, if I'm honest. I had a lot of grief around not having a family, which really welled up in me to a point I was not expecting. And my voice is shaky. It's not that I'm so emotional right now. It's that I'm out on a walk and I had the inspiration to just record something and let you know that I'm still working on doing the work. I'm still out there and looking to really help other women like me who've struggled with purpose, have struggled with meaning, have struggled with self-esteem. And then when they get to their 50s or 40s, or when perimenopause rears its ugly head, whatever shaky sense of self-esteem can get ripped out from under them. And that's what happened to me. So what I'm hoping and what I'm going to put out there, and hopefully putting this out there will create some kind of accountability for myself, is that I'm hoping to go back to recording and putting out episodes. If not every week, then every other week. I have to put some thought into what my bandwidth is as I'm trying to grow my business and trying to get coaching clients and trying to get out of doing therapy with people and trying to get into creating beautiful experiences and the rituals and rites of passage that we as women deserve. We deserve to be celebrated. One of the things I did do in the past couple of months since I've been on hiatus is I hosted my first Crafter Crown, which is a workshop that I hope to bring all over the country, if not all over the world. And Crafter Crown is part reflective writing, part art making, and part ceremony. And I guide women through setting intentions and literally making a crown for themselves. And then we do a crowning ceremony and they get a portrait. And that's the really shortest explanation I can give you. But the one I had here in Sarasota was absolutely beautiful, and I was really proud of it. And I'm really hoping that I can host it again sometime soon, sometime in the next 6 months. Well, actually, I am going to be hosting it in Santa Fe, an event called Quests, which is a collective for women in their third act. And if you're around and you're interested in it, I do get $100 off for a guest. So I will drop the link to that. You can check it out. I will be definitely doing Craft Your Crown one of the afternoons. And yeah, so as I recalibrate and as I get my head together and as I get myself back on track, I'm hoping to pick this podcast back up. I've missed doing it. I've missed connecting with people who I don't know. I've missed putting myself out there in a vulnerable way. I think no matter how you live as a woman, it's not easy. I imagine that if I had gone down a traditional path and gotten married and had kids, maybe my life would be equally challenging, just in different ways. But I'm just feeling that loneliness and lack of purpose that, well, it's eased up now, but after my dad died, I really felt like this intense, like, oh my God, like I have no one. Because even though my partner is very committed to me, we aren't married and we probably won't get married. And I felt like a dot just swimming in this vast universe with nothing and no one tethering me. It was a really hard feeling. Maybe you can relate to that. Maybe you can't. Maybe you've faced this. Maybe you haven't. But what I do know is we have shared experience and we have shared things to celebrate. What I know is that we have shared experiences and shared things to celebrate. What I know is that we have shared experiences and shared things to celebrate. So I'm going to set an intention for myself that by March 1st, this podcast is back up and running with regular episodes and guests and all the things. So hold me accountable. Shoot me an email at yourmagicalmidlife@gmail.com and let me know what you want to hear about, what topics would be the most relevant to you, the most helpful for you. I really want to reach the women that need this work I'm doing. So if that's you, please reach out to me and I'll talk to you soon.